Week 16, here we are. I'm not well. I've been sick since Saturday. It started to come on Saturday morning, week 15, week just gone. Absolutely fine, no drama, was feeling great. Woke up Saturday, felt a little bit ropey. Woke up Sunday, started to get a little bit of a feeling on my chest. As you can hear in my throat, not sounding the greatest. Although, to be fair, I am feeling better. Woken up feeling alright today, but for the last 3 or 4 days, I have been sick. Coming to the end of the 17 weeks. This is actually a perfect example for all of you to see how unlinear the process is. So when we think about getting in shape, when we think about decreasing body fat or building muscle or whatever it is that we are trying to do, in our minds, we go from here and we think that the journey is just going to go up in a straight line. And what this 17 weeks is showing you is that it doesn't really work like that. So if we think about everything that's happened in the 17 weeks, we think about 17 weeks as a total amount of time. Well, in that 17 weeks, I've been injured for 2 of them and I've been sick for 1 of them. So that 17 weeks automatically becomes 14 weeks. If we think about lifestyle and the way that I have approached this phase, it's been very relaxed. There's been no real extreme movements in anything, training, cardio or nutrition, and I've dropped 5 kilos and it's been very, very sustainable. Bearing in mind, I was injured for 2 weeks and I've been sick for 1, and I've still managed to lose 5 kilos and stay consistent and move in the direction that I want. So if we think about total amounts of time, this is a big reason why I say to a lot of you, we don't attach time. I can attach time to whatever I do because I don't have a relationship with numbers, but many of you do have a relationship with numbers and you are attached to numbers because of what you've previously done, whether it's a scale weight, a time, calories, steps, whatever it is. A lot of you are attached to that, and it's my job to try and educate you on how you separate yourself from that. I can attach time to whatever I want because I don't have an emotional connection with time. I'm not in a rush. I don't worry about a scale. I don't worry about calories or steps. I have zero worries or attachment to any of that. So I can say to myself, I'm going to try and get in decent shape in 17 weeks. And if it gets to the 17th week and I'm not in shape, so be it. I'll just add on another 6 weeks. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. But the point of me showing you and documenting this phase that I'm going through is to show you that what we see on social media is all perfect. Okay, 12-week plan, 10-week plan. In a perfect world, it wouldn't take as long as it does to get in shape in a perfect world. But the world isn't perfect and our lives aren't perfect. And even me, as somebody who, this is what I do for a living, I have constructed a lifestyle that allows me to eat when I want and cook fresh food every day and go to the gym whenever I want and go on walks whenever I want. Even I have challenges in life, such as getting injured, going out for meals, going out to events, not being well. Those things I can't avoid. And so even I have to factor those in to my lifestyle. And that has had an effect on my progress. And that's me having a lifestyle that facilitates all of the things that accelerate getting results quicker. And even I have things to deal with. So the point of this really is to get you to understand that your lives are very different from mine. And even I struggle to do it. And this is something that you're not seeing on social media. This is something that the world doesn't show you. I say to you all the time, I try to coach you with the honest truth. And the honest truth of the matter is that trying to get in shape is not easy. And it's not easy because we have to be able to facilitate life. We have to navigate life. And things creep up when we don't want them to. I got sick. I don't want to be sick. Nothing I can do about it. It means I can't train this week. So in 17 weeks of progress, I've not been able to train for 3 of them. But I'm not sat here stressed out of my brain because it is what it is. That's a part of a lifestyle. And once you can get your mind around the fact that progress comes by way of creating sustainable lifestyle choices and being able to navigate what happens in your lifestyle, it makes trying to get there a lot easier because you become less attached to the time relevance of whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So this week's been a bit of a non-starter. I woke up Monday and I just was like, yeah, no, I'm not even going to bother going to the gym. Yesterday I felt really rough, so didn't train. And yeah, so I feel better in myself, but I won't be training for the rest of this week. And then next week is week 17. So yeah, I mean, I may have been on track to get to 97 kilos. I mean, I woke up this morning at 97.6, I think it was, but I've not eaten properly for 4 days. So when I'm ill, I know my body really well. So my appetite just disappears. So I don't even bother trying to eat. I've been drinking water like it's going out of fashion. But as far as food goes, I've been eating probably 3 meals a day which for me, I eat about 6 or 7 meals a day. So I've probably been eating probably 40% of what I normally do, which is why the scales, I've dropped 5 pounds, because that's how weight works. The less you eat, the less there's in your body, the less you weigh. This is what I tried to explain to a lot of you about understanding how scales work. So, people want to see these massive drops in weight, but they're just not eating any food. So if you don't eat any food, you're going to weigh less. That's just how it works. So yeah, so this week's been a bit of a non-starter really, eating soups and things like that. Been lem-sipped up to my eyeballs. As far as training goes, haven't even bothered. I probably might go for a walk today just to get some fresh air. Haven't done any walking this week. And yeah, so just been a bit of a shit one, to be honest. But it is what it is. It's like, you're not well, you're not well. What can you do? You've got to keep it pushing. One of my clients, Michelle, she was ill 2 weeks ago. The attitude that she had was, for me, it was amazing to hear, because I could tell that she's realised that she's not been well and she's got to take it easy, and there's no attachment, and she's not stressed about being ill or losing any progress or any of that. That's the point. That is what I'm really trying to hit home for all of you, is that we can't be stressed about life when we're trying to create change, because it's part of change. Part of changing who you are, part of changing how you think, part of changing how you look and how you feel has to involve your lifestyle. They can't be separate. You can't detach what your goals are from your lifestyle, because otherwise it just becomes disjointed and you can't sustain it. So this is part of the process. Being ill, being sick, and yeah. Excuse me. So week 16, pretty much a write-off. Fingers crossed I'm better by next week. We can get back in the gym. And then I'm off on holiday. So it'll be a timely arrival of that, so I can chill out and relax and come back with a game plan with how to get me back down to lose those last couple of kilos that I want to get rid of, and then we assess from there. But other than that, yeah, nothing to report. I will see you next week.